I hear it all the time in the chat forums and the way people think, and they're like, well, what is just enough? What will get me by? What do I need for right now? And I refuse, absolutely refuse to build to that level, because you're always thinking of the moment and you're never thinking of the future. And we know with technology, the future is changing so fast, but that kind of mentality of limiting yourself to, oh, if I have this much right now, then you only build to that. You're not actually building into the true capacity of where you're at. So I get frustrated when people are like, yeah, is 8 gigs enough for memory? Or is this enough lighting for the moment? Yeah, I know that sometimes money is an issue. And so people are saying, hey, what's the minimum I can spend right now to get maximum impact? But if this is the thing that you want to do and you believe in yourself and that's the thing, well, stretch yourself a little bit. And I believe that for me, that was important. Spend a little bit more and put a little bit more effort into it. And then it's kind of like buying a house. If you know you're going to have a family and you know that it's going to be at least 2 kids, and you know you're going to start in the next year, then why would you buy a studio apartment or condo? Instead, you're like, we're going to grow into this house. You might not buy the $1 million house because you can't do that, but you're going to stretch yourself a little bit because you're going to need a baby's room, or you're going to need a couple extra rooms, or you might say, I'd like a guest room. Well, again, you have to figure out the balance for where you're at. But you don't do just enough for the moment when you're thinking about that house. And so why would you do it for your studio office? When I originally decided to build out the studio, for me, it was going to be very, very important to have a couple of things in place. It was really like my why. Why did I want to build the studio the way I built it? And so I went into trying to solve a few of the things that were either irking me or challenging me prior to that. I knew that I wanted to make sure that there was efficiency in the studio. I knew that there had to be simplicity. I knew that there had to be a way for simple execution for things I did within my studio office. I wanted it to feel amazing. I wanted to be able to step into my office every day and say, this is the experience I want to be in at this moment or all day long, whatever it is. Overall, I wanted the office to feel professional, and I wanted it to truly feel authentic. For me, I wanted it to be me, and all day long I felt like it was an extension of me. And that was pretty big. Those were some of the things that I thought of. There are more, but when thinking about what I wanted before I started, those are some of the things that came to mind, and then I built from there. Remember that you don't have to do every single thing that I've done. You get to pick and choose what works best for you. But know that what I've built out has been truly successful in leveling up my game, making more money, getting more clients, and enjoying the environment in which I work in every single day. So when you think about how you want to build out your office, think about theme, think about feel, think about authenticity, and think about how it's going to come across as an experience to the people that are receiving your virtual feed for minutes, hours, sometimes on a regular basis. I know that we're always focused on the end user experience, meaning the experience of the person receiving your virtual feed, but you also have to think about yourself. Think about the experience that you want to have, where you want to work from every single day. And so when you sit down, or you're standing in your office, or you're spending hours and days and weeks on end in your studio office, think about that experience for you. And when you make that great, then you will feel great, and you'll be able to deliver great content to the people on the other end of the virtual connection.